That's white chalky. Here, you can get a view of this. White chalky. It's rhyolite soils, volcanic ash. You can see it. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's really fine. It's like flour. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, Randy, before we go any further, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So my name's Randy Bennett. I'm an assistant winemaker for Sojourn Cellars, and we're here at Rodgers Creek Vineyard, which we make a single vineyard Pinot Noir from. It's mostly Pommard clone with a little bit of 777. And this is the very cool site. Gets a lot of fog and marine influence and wind from the Petaluma Gap, which is a wind gap running from Bodega Bay down to San Francisco Bay. So you can already see the winds kicking up.
Yeah.
It's not even, it's like 10 a.m. So wind's starting to blow. Keeps it nice and cool and a good spot for Pinot Noir.
Right.
So they didn't pick all the rows. There's 3 rows left of the 777. Taste it. You can see up here, doesn't grow as well. So you really light, sparse clusters up on the hill. As you get going down the hill where it's more facing the west, you get the afternoon sun. The vines tend to grow better, have a bigger canopy, and produce a little more fruit. Taste so. Got nice flavors. Still a little.
It's a little green, I guess,
acidity.
on the seeds, right?
Yeah, still a little acidity, which is nice. And you can notice these little green berries had a lot of shatter during the flowering, so some of the flowers didn't pollinate properly, and so they didn't grow. So you see the clusters pretty sparse, which will basically create a lot of concentration. So all the energy is focused on a smaller number of berries, which could be good from a wine quality perspective. And these little berries will just sort out or drop to the bottom of the bin. Really won't be a factor.
Now this looks almost more ashy, right? Than where we were before.
Yeah, it's a little more in the vines. You'll get a little bit more organic matter because of the leaves and they have a cover crop that grows in here during the off season. So you have a little more it's a little darker, a little more organic matter, adding nutrients to the soil. If you go down another vine, one thing you'll notice, if you reach around to the other side, this side gets more exposure to the sun versus this side, so they'll tend to ripen slightly differently. A little sweeter on the other side of the vine.
I just probably get all sun in the morning.
Yeah, because the sun kind of has it's more on the south side, kind of runs like that. So they actually, see, this is nice and open, the leaves.
Even looks a little more brown.
Yeah, the other side is going to be, they leave a little more leaves to protect it from the sun. Whereas the shady side, they completely remove the leaves. So it gets more exposure to try, so they will ripen as evenly as possible. So to pick them all at the same time. Come over here on this side real quick. You can even see how you see some of these are shriveling up a little bit. They get more, the sun softens up the skins, and then some of the smaller berries are shriveling. Or you didn't see that on the other side.
Right.
That's because it has so much more intensity from the sun. So, you taste one of these shriveled up berries.
Sure.
You'll taste a little different flavor.
Oh yeah.
More sweet, concentrated. Sometimes it can taste more prune-like too, which we don't really want too much of that. But that tastes really good.
I'd say it's quite tasty.
Yeah. That's gonna make nice wine.